We had a 7-day weather window to be in Yeppoon to fish. We knew we had a nice weather to be out wide, and we had a couple of days that we were going to use the river. So when we first got there was a bit of shit weather. And when we said, hey Andy, we want to go catch some crabs, his answer was, no worries, like, let's go. So it was pretty bloody easy. We've got a couple of handfuls of crab pots here. So we're going to run up the river, set those up, and hopefully get a crab feed for tomorrow. It feels pretty crabby to me. I've never been this far north and chased crabs before, so I kind of don't know what to expect. But all this mangrovey stuff I'm liking the look of. Yeah, I reckon we get some crabs. Yeah, a lot of people think you just like chuck pots in the water wherever you want, and you know there's thousands of mud crabs in the river and they just walk in there. It's definitely not like that. You really want to be looking at those gutters and where that tidal flow is going to be depositing some fish life or some scraps. Oh mate, look at this. This is the adventures.
No, you're not joking about getting all the way in there, are you?
The muddies are, you know, optimistic scavenging feeders, you know, so it's all about what does the river bring is what they live off. I think we're setting nine pots.
Yeah, so what, if we go, let's average it 4 size muddies per pot.
Per pot? Right.
So it should come out with 20 odd.
Right here?
Yep.
It's the primate. Use your feet. Oh shit, now I'm a bit stuck. Oh fuck it. Yeah, righto. Okay, so we've come in on a medium tide, like medium to high tide, and then that's the only way we can get boat access. So we'll let these sit for the next 12 hours and we'll come back around a similar time tomorrow to pick them up and see how we've gone. 24 hours. Same time tomorrow, 24 hours. It was time to get out of there and go and see Dan, the real estate man. We are going to catch a little bit of live bait, chasing after the potty mullets so we can hopefully throw those in front of a few jacks and some barras. It's getting a bit late on the day though, so our fishing window's dwindling, but we'll see how we go. Our mate looks pretty solid on the net though. Never thrown one. I don't reckon he's going to let me have a go though. He doesn't want it all knotted up. I'm kind of just shadowing him like a fucking balloon, hoping that he'll give me a turn of throwing the cast in. He wasn't having far of it. Now, how hard is it to throw this thing? There's one. There's one nice solid potty. Got 3. So we've got 2 hours left to tide and we're in a bit of a huff. We boot down there. This is our man, Daniel Spive. One of the last humans to be born in Yeppoon. They weren't taking any more babies at the Yeppoon hospital, but he was one of the last intakes. Look at the cut of him. Buy a house, this bloke can fish. We've got one livey out with a little potty mullet on it, and I'm throwing around a dark soft plastic paddle tail, seeing how we go. If it all turns to shit, we've hopefully got a... Oh, he's got a fish!
You want to just tell us what happened there?
Fucking Moyley caught a fish. I was just on that boat too.
Fuck yeah.
Mate, that's a good one. Is that your first fish, Moyley?
Well, today.
I'm thrilled the fact that Moyley's got one fish. The show is called Catch and Cook, and at this point we haven't caught anything and we got nothing to cook with. And I didn't catch a bloody thing, didn't get a strike, didn't get a nibble, nothing. not much of a quitter, but I'm just a little bit not sure what to do here. Hopefully we get some bloody muddies. Otherwise, we're gonna have a couple of cheese and crackers by the river's edge. It's getting late. We've seen this magical sunset. It's just such a reminder that we live in an incredible country that has incredible natural beauty. It doesn't matter if you don't catch any fish, you know, to experience that change from day to night on the water. It's just so beautiful. Head back home, trying to get a bit of sleep. We're pretty excited about tomorrow. Let's see what these pots bring for us.
So we're going to pull the crab pots this afternoon, or this morning on low tide. Oh, what have we got? It's turning tide, it's just on high. So we're wanting to cook up with it, and we just thought we'd go have a bit of a look, see if there's many greens or any coastal succulents that would work well with the crab that we're evidently going to get.
Like,
Grab a
it's like
couple.
they're just sitting here waiting for us.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, mate, they're perfect.
It's prickly pear, so it's cactus. There's heaps of varieties of prickly pear. Like tomatoes or whatever, like not all are delicious, but some are. These ones look super ripe,
Well,
really
man,
good.
that's amazing.
Yeah. I reckon we can use that with a ceviche.
I reckon 100% we could use that with a ceviche. Look at my fingers. Look how many spikes I got in my fingers.
Yeah. That's why you're peeling first.
Yeah, obviously.
Why are they called prickly pear?
Not sure.
I'll grab a couple of those, eh?
100%.
So this is the pig face, also known as kakala. It's not the best time to pick it, but this kind of immature, those bits are pretty delicious to chuck through, let's say crabs, for instance.
Mate, I'm stoked.
Solid. I mean, we're not feeding the entire region, but if it's just me and Marky, we're good.
We're not having a smorgasbord. Although we got a mini smorgasbord.
Yeah, we've got a smorgasbord for two.
Yeah. We used to live up in the northern rivers and, you know, and chase after the muddies on the regular, and you get really accustomed to eating beautiful, sweet mud crab flesh. But when you don't have it for a while, you really do miss it. And if you go down to the fish markets and you want to get a little sample, your back pocket's going to get pretty stung. So I am so excited to eat these things. The other thing is that Moyley has an allergic reaction to mud crab. So I can literally eat these things until I can't eat anymore. Like, I can stuff myself. I'm pumped to get out there. And I have a lot of faith in Andy because he threw a couple of shilby rights around, and I know what those shilby rights mean with Andy now. This is our first pot.
Skunk.
One female.
One little.
Give that pot a shake in the water with the mud.
Okay, Queensland town. I reckon that's female.
Is it a nipper?
No ladies. No ladies coming home. No females coming home. Donuts.
That was my favourite.
We're not off to a good start.
Bro.
Fuck, we got nothing.
It's all right. No, we got a bunch of crabs. There's crabs coming.
Shipwrecks. Whoosh.
See, that wasn't meant to be.
Oh, hello.
We have one. We have a keeper.
That's a proper buck.
That is a proper buck.
Hey, there's still another 6 pots to come.
Like, fuck yeah. Is that considered a Queensland lollipop? Is that a Queensland lollipop?
Not yet.
What's that, baby? That's a buck there. That's a keeper. We pulled a couple of bucks out of there. We were really happy with that. And then, yeah, it's time to head back to the ramp. We pull up at the ramp, the sun's setting, like we found this nice little spot that we can make a fire. Moyley and I were like, let's just have a bit of a cook up here.
Yeah, we could do. Have we all seen Ghost? let's just mix this.
Okay, I am thinking about making a pan bread because we didn't bring any cutlery.
No.
So no cutlery to mop up any of the sauce, like maybe like your spoon.
By we, you mean me?
I wasn't going to say it, they're your words.
Accusatory.
So I was thinking I could make a little yogurty pan bread.
Yeah, cool.
To try and mop it all up.
That'll work. So what exactly is in there?
This in here is a little bit of sugar, flour, yogurt, yeast, and warm water. And we're in the tropics.
Yeah, so it should kick real quick.
We want this to kind of kick. Like I think as soon as that yeast falls into it.
With how Mark's working it, it brings the elasticity. So if we leave that for an hour in this sun, it will kick so quickly and become like a formable dough. So even though it looks like it's really loose at the moment, it'll tighten right up.
Let this sit in the sun. Job done.
This guy. Dude.
Honestly.
It's just the scale of it.
Honestly. This here, this is your golden ticket to sauce.
Ticket to paradise.
It's like, that's all that head mustard, which you want.
And it's the same with prawns and lobster, and it's the same idea, right? Like it's just like use the mustard as the flavour. That's flavours in the mustard and the shell.
And it's pure protein, so it's a similar way that you'd want to use an egg yolk to finish off your pasta carbonara. Do you know what I mean?
Great analogy.
It's like, it's a finishing move for your sauce. Like if you put it in there now, it'll scramble throughout the mix and it'll be shit house. Oh, it's shit hot in there.
All right, there we go.
I'm just tipping in my chili crab mix. So this is like cooked out tomatoes, garlic, ginger, galangal, fresh turmeric.
We just want to kind of serve everything together. So it's going to be chili crab, grilled perch, and we've got a bread on the go, which we'll touch more on. This is just going to get kind of grilled on the scales, so we just keep the scales on. It'll protect the flesh, and then we'll just kind of smoke it a little bit over eucalyptus leaves and finish in a dressing. So Marky and I are quite complementary in our styles, I'd say. Would you say?
I'd say we're opposites.
Yeah, well, that's complimentary. Marky goes pretty turbo, high heat, and I'll tend to do things a bit slower.
So I've added the coconut juice out of 2 king coconuts. Now I'm just going to get this going a little bit more. I'll get that steaming and boiling, and then I'll bring that off the heat, and then I'll emulsify a bit of my head mustard into it.
And see how this is steaming?
It's a massively good indicator that it's cooked.
Yeah, so what I love about cooking like this is kind of guesswork, but there's obviously key signs. For me, it's once there's enough heat in that to create steam, you're pretty much there.
And the flavour can't go anywhere.
No. That, to me, I'd absolutely love to eat that. Yeah, honestly, it's killing me. I know I've referenced it about 50 times, but this...
Like, they're such good eating.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they're such good eating. I can't even remember the last time I tackled a mud crab either.
The top 10 things you've eaten?
Yeah, I'd put muddies in my top 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to make a pan bread, like straight from the bowl. And I'm pretty much going to poach it and fry it in butter. And then we've got some fried garlic. So you don't really want to be having your succulents cooked at all. You can cook them a little bit, but I think they're quite nice, like fresh and fragrant. The sauce of this is going to be pretty intense. So liven it up with something that's like really vibrant and salty is going to be awesome. God damn, that sauce is yummy.
Delicious?
Yeah. So I've just got a heap of fried shallots. I'm going to stick into my bread. but I just want that to go like toasty.
Hey, this is that dressing I was talking about. So it's the super crazy sesame oil, the kanzuri, that fermented chili, a little bit of like unflavoured oil, and fresh green peppercorns. They've just been brined. Oh wow. That's so delicate, hey?
Well, here's what we came here for.
Yeah.
Okay, I've made a chili mud crab here. We've got the fresh cacala from the beach this morning. We've got the coconuts that we were bloody whacking out of the tree with a stick. And then I've made a little bit of a yogurt pan bread here.
That's
and it's very, like, grab a bit of bread, dip it into the sauce. Andy, I'm ready for your judgment, mate. All right, mate. I'm not mucking around here. I'm going hard.
I'm happy eating it.
Yeah. I hope so.
Somebody grab that EpiPen for me. Nate.
Honestly, get the pen. Just get the bloody pen. It's just so yum. We had a top arvo, had a couple of beers, cooked some crabs, had a good chat. It was just laughs, it was good. It was really, really good. It was so beautiful to be up north. It's balmy and warm. We're in this beautiful estuary system. For a lot of people, this is where their fishing journey starts. And then alongside that is this beauty of being immersed in nature.